Camera 1 is good. Camera 2 is good. Camera 3 is good. We see your sign. We see my sign. We see the sign with the sign with the... George is chilling. He's a little crooked, but fuck it. Batman. Alright. Oh, man. Smartest retards in the biz.
No one more retarded than us. You can say that again, I think.
I mean, we're gonna. I'm never gonna get money from this show. I'm never gonna get monetized.
Yeah, fuck that.
Tony was fighting for us. He was
fighting the good fight.
The good fight to be able to say retard again. Oh my god, dude.
I had my first year of having season tickets to the Browns, and it's the most un-PC place in the world. That's why I like going there.
Yeah, Browns fans are absolutely insane.
There's this dude like toilet paper stuck on the back of his fucking back like the whole game. I'm just like, what? That's just the crowd.
Like someone stuck it to him?
I don't know.
Or he showed up like that?
I don't know.
What you're saying is Browns fans don't know how to wipe properly.
Dude, I remember my dad taking me to the old stadium, and they just had a long trough. Like, it was like super famous for like, that was like where you pissed.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like 9 or whatever. So I'm like looking, I'm just like, what? There's all these dicks everywhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like, what have you brought me to, Dad? What is this event?
There's just a line of dudes with their wieners out, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it's like notorious. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was like long as fuck.
Every game, there's one turd in the end of it.
I went to the Buffalo fans this year. I went to one of those games. Those people, I've never seen so many drunk people in my life. But
at Buffalo?
Yeah, no, they ran out of alcohol there. And
oh, yeah, well, you have to or you'll freeze to death.
Yeah, like walking into the stadium, dude just like falling over. The girlfriend's like, "You're gonna be okay, honey. It's all right." It's so bad.
Oh, dude. Welcome back to Just Joking, Season 2. Oh, man. I'm very excited about our guest today. Longtime friend of mine. One of the smartest retards I know. He's lead guitarist and a kind of front runner for Harlequin's Voice, various solo projects. Currently, you can see him in Cleveland at various venues. They're opening for major acts. A band called N.M.A. That's Negative Mental Attitude. Great friend of mine. Just a all-around good guy. Goofball. Huge Browns fan. Gay uncles. Spent a lot of time at Lake Erie. Drives just the worst cars that should kill him.
I finally bought a new car.
Yay! Welcome to the show, my main man, Mike Andrecic.
Oh my god. I hate people who come on the podcast and try to hawk shit.
You try to what?
They try to like promote stuff. Fuck that.
Oh yeah. You got something you want to sell?
No.
He's also a prostitute. Check out his OnlyFans and
promote nihilism. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, you can catch him on the corner of Euclid and 125th. He's cheap.
Mm-hmm. Dude, when I didn't have a car, and I would take the public transit system. That was always amazing in Cleveland. Especially I would work mid-shift and I would go and take the bus at 2 a.m.
Yeah?
And one time there was a guy, he just gets on there, he sits down, he just starts fucking yelling. He's like, fuck! But then he was like apologizing. He's like, I'm sorry, everybody. Like, I don't know if he had Tourette's or something, but he just kept doing it. And I was like, okay.
I mean, hey, fuck.
Then one time, I was like one stop away. I was like straight right downtown. There was a homeless guy and me on the bus. And this old bus lady, she's like 70. She like pulled out this giant metal thing and she starts banging. And she's like, all right. She like yells at the bum like, you're out of here. You've been on here all day. And I was like, oh shit, what's going on? And then she's like, where are you? Where's your next stop? And I was like, the literal next stop. She's like, you get off too. I was like, what the fuck, lady?
Why? What did you do?
And she's like, you get off too. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I had to like run to the next stop because it was like one of those real quick fucking transitions. I was like, what the fuck? She just kicked me off too. So.
What the fuck? That's insane. Oh, Cleveland bus drivers, you gotta get it together, man. Chill out.
She probably had a long day. It's okay.
I'm sure. I think every day is a long day for a bus driver. They put up with some shit. I saw in L.A. on Hollywood Boulevard, so they like, they have those ramps that come down for the wheelchairs.
Oh, yeah.
And they were putting the ramp down for a guy in an electric wheelchair, and he had like a cane too, so maybe he could walk short distances, but he just rolls up with his cane, and this lady just like goes right in front of him, like not paying attention at all, just gonna hop on, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? You let the handicapped people go first. You don't do that. And he whacks her in the shins with the cane. And everyone's like, no. She's like, you can't hit people. He's like, you don't go ahead of the handicap. And he just wheels himself on. And everyone was just kind of like, did a crime happen? Well, he's handicapped, but she's a woman. And they just let it go. The bus driver was like, I mean, he's got a point.
That's like while you ride public transit to see that shit.
It's a show, yeah. I mean, for like $1.50, $2, whatever it is, it's probably like $7 now, but it's a pretty good deal for the show you're getting.
It is. Fuck yeah. People are insane.
Yeah. And Hollywood in general is just crazy. There's just...
I wouldn't even know, riding the bus out there.
Oh, yeah. It's nuts. There's almost every time there's something nuts. And then the trains, and then Hollywood Boulevard, there's just so many like bums shitting on the street.
I was going to say, is there a lot of poop?
There's a good amount of poop, yeah. I saw more poop in Miami, I think, though. Like out of the... I mostly took like Ubers or whatever, or rode the scooters. But I had to ride the bus like 3 or 4 times, and I think at least twice. Out of the 3 or 4 times I rode the bus, at least twice I saw human poop.
Everyone always talks about like San Francisco having a lot of shit everywhere.
I'm sure, yeah.
But I'm sure that's...
I've seen videos of people just doing heroin on the corner in San Francisco.
Why not?
Yeah. Apparently they don't arrest people for that anymore. I don't know. Not to get too political, but that's what I've heard.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that you can like... They won't arrest you or if you like steal under like a certain amount. So, but it's like every store.
Yeah.
So you just go steal like $800 from there, and then you go to the Apple store, another $800.
Yeah. Have you heard about what some stores are doing to remedy this? I just saw this the other day. Apparently, I think it's mostly in L.A. Because they're like, we'll just let you go if it's not a felony or like grand larceny or whatever. Apparently, anything over $950 is grand larceny. So they put a sign on the front on a bunch of stores that says everything in here costs $951. Discounts at the register for non-criminals.
They like prices right at it.
Yeah.
$951.
Yeah, like if you steal it, $951, you're fucked. But if you come up to the register and you haven't stolen anything, we'll give you a big discount.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's kind of brilliant.
Do you ever talk to Flory when he won The Price is Right, our buddy? Anthony Flory.
Not like in the immediate aftermath, but I saw him probably a year later, maybe. What was it? What year was that he won it? That was
a while ago.
Was it like right after high school or a couple years after?
It was a couple.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember seeing him at the lake house, but I think that was before. So I probably saw him a year or two after it happened.
My favorite thing is he won like every thing he was in.
I know he won the what do you call it when they're bidding up front when you come down from your seat.
I think he did the $1 thing too.
He did $1 Bob.
Like $1.
Yeah, or $1 Drew. Yeah, he literally did the $1. He hit all the classics. He won the spinning wheel to go to the showcase, and then he won the showcase. Yeah. And he won like
He won the shitty showcase showdown because the other was always the one that wasn't as good.
Yeah, he won the shittiest showcase ever. What was it? It was like shirts and board games and
he won like a piano that played.
A player piano.
That's down at that Science Center in downtown Youngstown now.
Oh, really?
You go. It's like donated by Anthony Flores.
No shit. That's awesome.
I went to like a nephew's birthday party and I just happened to see it. I was like, wait a minute, that's a fucking
that looks familiar. Yeah, and then I remember like even in the games, it was like you won like a bunch of Hawaiian shirts or something like that.
Yeah.
A bunch of board and like a dinette set. And he was like, when I did see him, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, what he told me was, I sold all that shit just to pay the taxes on it. Like,
yeah,
because it was, worth so much, you have to pay taxes on that. And he was like, yeah, it's fucking not even worth it.
And then he gets arrested and he's like telling the people in jail, I just won the prices right.
Yeah.
The dude's like, yeah, whatever, buddy. I'm fucking serious. I won it.
Yeah. He's like, watch, it's going to be on tomorrow.
That's so funny. It's so great. Oh,
yeah. Gets in a car from Columbus, drives, which took him probably a few days because he had to stop and sleep, to California, stands in line for a day and a half to get into the Price is Right.
Like slept outside. They're like, whoa, bro. Like, his dedication. They're like, okay, we're just going to you get a ticket, man. This is way too serious.
Yeah. And slept outside for Price is Right, gets on the Price is Right, wins the Price is Right, gets in his car to go back to Ohio and gets pulled over with, what was it, a hatchet and a knife or something, and a little bit of weed, like... It
was like some cosplay thing. He had some thing he ran into right before that. And the dude was like, here, take the sword. And like, that's what the cop was like, what's this? like what's this weapon?
I'm driving across the country by myself. I got to keep it on me.
Oh my God.
So that dude his life really needs to be a movie.
Yeah. A lot of our friends, I don't understand all the dumb shit that happens.
Yeah. Shout out Anthony. And then he was in California for a while. I heard carving trails out for hikers.
Oh, he was like living in Hawaii.
And now he's in Hawaii. He's still there. Yeah.
He's talking about like, it was like some rehab place, but like for like super wealthy people's kids.
Yeah, it seems like some type of commune retreat type thing.
He was telling me they're like some politicians say, I can't even tell you who it is. But like their kid, I have to they try to leave and I'm like, hey, you should stay here. You should not. You should get clean.
Yeah.
But like they can do whatever they want.
They'll get clean for a week or a month and then they'll go right back to, funny. Hookers and blow, and don't forget your laptop in the hotel.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Talking about Biden's laptop.
It's just something off the top of my head. I don't know anyone who would do something like that.
The Epstein files. No. Oh my God.
That's where they got him, from Hunter Biden's laptop. Yeah. Well, Mike here has a degree in political science. And he uses it every day, mostly on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I just pull it out when I troll people online.
Yeah. Do you remember anything like crazy that you learned in school? Like one of your professors was like, "Hey, you guys." There was
one really cool professor at Youngstown State who was a political science guy. I lucked out, and he was the guy I had to work with. Like, you do your capstone thing, to graduate at the end. He was really cool because I'd go hang out with him in his little office and he would tell me shit, his personal feelings about, things which he would not talk about in class.
Yeah.
And I remember him talking about how there was a lot of right wing stuff in Europe happening. He's like, this is going to come over here. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, no, you're going to get a lot of, authoritarian bullshit probably. And he was right. I don't know. This is like Obama's presidency when I'm in fucking ICU.
Yeah, he was ahead of the curve.
But he was cool, though. He would say stuff like, he's like, the thing about, China is they still don't really like African Americans. And I was like, what? But no, he was fun. He was worth the degree, I guess. Yeah. It was worth
He gave me some ball knowledge, kind of worth it.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to adjust this a little bit.
Boop. Am I too low?
Yeah, it's just a little... I don't know if it's the headphones.
Wow.
Check. Checky, check.
Sorry, my nose.
I like that. A little ASMR.
You should get into that.
Oh.
I know a lady at work, she does feet content. because dudes will
love feet
get into whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, good for her. You know, staying on the hustle. I actually worked with a young lady who, she said she made 6 figures off her OnlyFans. And she was like,
I believe it.
She's like, mostly guys just want me to like degrade them and talk shit to them. Like, you fuck boy, you little cuck. You fucking
Dude, nature just hardwires. Like, I guess one of the sexes had to get hardwired to like spread the seed or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're fucking animals.
It's like a basic natural thing, you know, like.
Yep.
But yeah, no.
And it's not always pretty.
No. It just sucks that we're on the side that can't make money off of it, so.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a niche out there, but it's by and large, that's not where we're gonna make our millions.
Yeah, I can't sell my bath water to anybody.
Probably, maybe like one guy, but it's gonna be like $20.
There's a really cool bar in Cleveland called No Class, and next door to it's a gay bar called The Hawk. And there's like notoriously a guy who would come around and he'd be like, "I'll give you $50 for your socks you're wearing right now." Like, he just wanted like super sweaty, worn-in socks. I don't know what he would do with them.
Oh, you know what he was doing with them.
But like, yeah, he would go notoriously like give you $50 for your socks. So I guess if you kept going there, you could probably make some money. But
yeah, all right. Well, check. You heard it here, folks. Check out the Hawk in Cleveland, Ohio. If you got some dirty, sweaty socks to sell.
Yeah.
If you got cute feet or ugly feet, I don't know what he's into, but take your socks, empty your drawer out, go check it out. Oh my God.
So yeah, you really don't have any format. You just talk about whatever you want on this, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like sometimes I'll have a few bullet points that I want to hit, but like I figured with you and me, like it's either going to be complete incoherent nonsense or it's going to be I think it's funny for us either way. So
yeah,
whether it translates to views,
inside jokes.
Yeah.
A lot of old stories, maybe.
Yeah, today's just kind of, I guess the theme is nostalgia. Like, you know, we've known each other a long time. We've done a lot of dumb shit. We've seen a lot of dumb shit.
Dude, I had forgot about a story that when I hung out with our buddies, Jeff and Danny and Joey, that they brought up.
Hit me with it.
That as soon as they told me it all like flooded back, and I was like, oh, that did happen.
I get that a lot. We did some shit.
I don't know what we did, but we did some stupid shit on the north side of my house. And lighting something on fire, a couch or whatever. I don't know what we did, but the cops showed up and we like turned all the lights off and just hid. And they were at the back door. They were knocking and we're just like...
It wasn't Mike-a-Palooza?
No, this is like... No.
I forgot to mention that in your intro. Star and host of Mike-a-Palooza and Mike-a-Palooza 2. Look it up.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you did something that you were hiding, and then the cops showed up at the back door.
But we're all hiding. I don't know if you're there. Jeff is there. It's just real important to the story. But like we're hiding, and the cops are shining their lights in the windows, and we're all just trying not to be seen. And the cop starts like he's like speaking to the door like, "We know you're in there. Come out." And I guess Jeff's like, "We're not coming out." And then they keep knocking, and I guess another one shows up, and they're like, come on, we just want to talk with you a little bit. Don't worry, like, we just want to talk with you. And Jeff's just still like, we're not coming out.
We're sleeping.
And then I guess like something else happens, because it's Youngstown, and the other cop's like, oh, we gotta go. There's a fucking blah, blah, blah code, whatever. And he's like, he leaves. And the guy's like, no, seriously, guys, like, we just want you to come out and talk with us. And then Jeff's like, we know the other cop left. like Jeff's just like not letting this dude like have anything.
Why don't you join him? Do the smart thing.
And then like I guess the cop just like gives up, and he's just like, all right guys, like we got a lot going on. Would you please just like stop doing all this dumb shit all the time? He leaves.
Can you stop with the poop and the fire and the fireworks and the broken glass and...
We just outlasted the cops. They're just like, oh, fuck it. This isn't worth it.
Yeah. Oh.
I just forgot about it. I remember that being like, I can't believe Jeff's fucking saying this to the cops right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, our friend group was nuts. And you got a couple years on me. I'm 14. He's 47, but I always hung with an older crowd, so yeah, your guys and your class and a year older, you're young. Man, you guys got away with some shit. You guys got away. It was
like, you know, like...
These are the perks of living in, like, a violent inner city is, like, cops got better shit to do than fuck with some asshole kids. Yeah.
I think my class, though, it was, like, just one of those, like... You know, how the earth just happens to have a perfect little spot. And it just, things came together for that. Like, putting a group of people together was so bad. And, like, but it just happened naturally. It was like...
Yeah. It was like the way chaos in the big picture creates natural order.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen that way.
Because like, Tony wasn't even... He got held... I mean, you don't want me to say that. But no, he was not in our class. He ends up coming to our class, which is like...
Yeah, Tony Smith. I remember that kid.
But you added Hinchcliffe to our group, and it was like, oh no. Like, it was just like, what an all-star cast at that point. What the fuck?
It was written in the stars, yeah.
And I remember, like, in grade school, like, the Ursula coming in and being like, oh, you know, you're all guys are all going to split up and you're going to go to different high schools and not know each other anymore. You'll make new friends. And I was like, no, we just kind of like stay together and
not the Northsiders, yeah.
We acquired new people.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, hey, you Liberty kids, you like to do retarded shit? Come over here. Hey, Gerard? Yeah, Gerard's kind of, you know, white trashy. Come on, get in here. Let's do stupid shit.
Dude, I tell stories like the younger kids at my job, and they think that we're like criminals. They're just like,
yeah.
Like what? Like,
yeah.
And then the one was like, I thought you were always bullshitting, but every time you tell a story, it's consistent. You don't change anything. I was like, yeah, I'm not making any of this up.
I learned that when I moved to Vegas, of all places. Like when in my early 20s, I learned that you can't give them all of the Youngstown stories in one night. You gotta sprinkle it, because I would see people. By the time I was on the third brief story of like just growing up and all the shenanigans we pulled, I would see people be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Okay. And I'm like, oh, they think I'm completely full of shit. Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm like, this is Vegas. Doesn't crazy shit happen all the time? Is it really that wild? Yes. Yeah. People think we're insane.
Yeah. They just got bombarded with too much. That's
yeah. Yeah. You got to give them like one every couple weeks. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. We fucking went to this certain building, you know, and smeared poop all over it, you know, just writing graffiti with a turd, you know.
I like telling the one about when Mike Schessler came over, and I don't think we had a plan. There was a Home Depot bucket in my basement, and he's like, he just took a shit in it, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are we?
I don't know what the statute of limitations is. We might have to bleep his last name.
He okay. He loves it now.
Yeah.
No. And that was we had to come up with an idea after that. We had to get creative. We're like, all right, let's
well, when you got a bucket of shit, you can't let that go to waste.
And that's when we came up with we were going to go up to the Papa John's delivery place.
Oh, was this the? Yeah, please continue.
And the plan was like to steal the pizza. I think that was part of it. We ended up not doing that, but
yeah. And how were you gonna? Were you gonna steal the pizza?
We were waiting for the delivery guy to show up, and he goes in to get his next pizza. And we go up and we rub the shit underneath his door handle. And it was one of those Papa John's, you know, had that big glass front of the building so you could see all the employees and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he comes back out and he's touching it. And he's like, what's... And then he sniffs his fingers and he just starts puking everywhere.
And where were you?
We were across the street with a camcorder recording all. But no, then the employees inside of the Papa John's start laughing because they see him throwing up. They don't know what's going on. So then I think the best part too is after that we called them, or we went to a payphone, because I think there was still one on Belmont back then.
Yeah.
And we called them and all we said was, it was human shit. And we hung up. No. And like the best part of the end of the story, we passed that fucking tape around. Like we had that tape. It was like when the NHL team wins the Stanley Cup and they all just pass it around for a couple of weeks. They all just have it. So we all were just
That's such a great way to describe it.
All right, I get a couple weeks with the tapes. And then ended up going back to Mike's house. And he comes home one day and he's like, yo, Dad, do you see this VHS tape in my room? I can't find it. And all he says is, you and your friends are fucked up. I destroyed it. Like he had found the tape. It was just like, must have watched it. It's like,
oh, you can just see him like, oh, who's this?
Like these fucking assholes.
Oh, the guys are working on some extracurriculars. They got a little video project. Let's see what we got here. Maybe it's someone's baseball game. You know? Did Jeff catch a pop fly? Let's find out.
No, first it's probably a stalker video. There's like, why a weird angle?
What is this?
Across the street watching this delivery guy.
What kind of sick voyeurism is this? What is happening? Oh my God! It's so much worse than I thought.
Oh my God.
Oh, we were some menaces.
Were you part of the? There was that guy who'd always get. We call him Worm Guy. Remember Worm Guy? Were you part of like? Did you fuck with him one time?
I fucked with him several times. I honestly don't know if I can tell all the details.
This was a while ago.
I think it was there when like. I think it was the Joey and Danny that discovered Worm Guy, I want to say.
Yeah, he's always on the golf course with the fucking headlight on his head.
With the headlamp looking for night crawlers on a golf course, essentially in the ghetto. Like,
who ran up to him and like hit him with the giant dildo we had though, and then
no, I wasn't there for that one.
I think maybe
it was mostly verbal when I was doing it. It was like generations. Like we started going up there, we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This old white guy is over here getting worms. And yeah, we started calling him Worm Guys. Just started like saying horrible shit to him, you know, threatening him, and like obviously we weren't gonna do anything, but we were just like trying to, I guess, scare him, you know, fuck with him, be like, you know.
I think it was Nick. I think the crescendo is he runs up. We had that like foot long dildo.
Oh yes, it was Nick.
I think he hits him with it and then he just runs away.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, because I think whoever was supposed to pick him up like missed him. They took off or whatever, and he was like running back, you know, to the secondary rendezvous point because we were professional criminals, and he was like a freaking semi-truck driver tried to pick me up because he had long hair. He's like, he thought I was a girl. He was like saying all kind of nasty shit to me, and I just took off running. I think that's why he missed the car, because he was like, that happened and he just panicked and ran. He thought he was gonna get.
I don't remember that, but that's funny.
He thought he was gonna get.
He still have the dildo or whatever? That'd be even better.
I think he just launched it and took off, and then someone was talking spicy to him, and he was like, oh God, I'm gonna get. What do they say? Graped.
Oh, graped. Oh, they can't say that.
He thought he was gonna get turned into fine wine.
It's just funny if you saw Nick with long hair with a giant dildo. He's like, "Oh, okay."
He was like, "Oh shit, this young lady knows how to party." I got coke. Oh man, she's fast. And then it was like it was weird. And then like kids we went to school with younger than us heard about this. It got passed through the grapevine, and then. You know, younger and younger kid, like the class below us and then the class below them started doing it. We kind of, I think, you know, we had our fun, and then...
That's right, they're like, Worm Guy.
Yeah, we moved on to other forms of vandalism and stuff like that. And
holy crap.
And from what I heard, one kid in particular, this kid was like a real dumbass. You could tell he didn't... You could tell him to do anything. He'd you know, drink that gasoline. He's like, okay, I'll fucking do it. And he ran up and was fucking, like, got close, like, within eye shot, and, you know, whatever. I don't even know what he said to him, but this dude, he just had enough. He got tired of this shit. From what I heard, he brandished a weapon. He pulled a shotgun up, and the kid was like, oh, shit, and took off, and he heard him fire it. So
Worm Guy had enough.
Worm Guy, he had enough. He had enough, and I said foul shit to him that I don't even want to repeat.
I guess that's funny.
I said stuff that could probably be considered terroristic threats.
We definitely pushed a lot of people too far.
We did. The mail lady. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I had the cops looking for me at your house because I peed in a bush.
Really?
You remember that? So I got day drunk, and I just decided to pee in the bushes in front of your house, and apparently the mail lady walked up right at that moment, And
you kind of remember a mail lady, yeah.
Yeah, she stopped coming.
I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, she walked up. I didn't even see her until she was like walking away. I didn't know she saw me, but apparently she was looking through your mail. You know, she's boop-a-doop-a-doo, sorting through, looks up, sees my ween, and just beelines and just skips your house altogether, keeps going. Apparently, your sister told me the cops showed up at your house later, looking for me. And your mom was like, "No, I don't know that kid. I don't know what you're talking about." Shout out to the blonde. She really looked out for me.
Oh my god! Mom.
And then you guys had a new mail carrier. Yeah.
Okay, I do kind of remember that happening.
Yeah. I think you didn't get mail for like at least a week.
Do you remember we went to like Walgreens to buy like frozen pizzas, and the cop was like, "You're those kids on Redondo, aren't you?"
Oh yeah.
And we're like, "Maybe."
Yeah.
What about it, sir? He's just like,
Yeah, we didn't do it. We didn't do anything yet tonight.
Like, okay, sir, see you later. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there was a couple of them that knew us. Like, yeah.
That was the best part is that everyone tried to do stuff, but just, like, it's probably bad because it made me think I could just get away with whatever. Because we could.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I was saying, like, because they have real crimes to attend to, so like,
that was the perk of living in Youngstown. They never gave a fuck. Like, oh, those fucking kids are just lighting shit on fire. And, like, remember the lady across the street, the older lady, she passed away. Oh, and for some
R.I.P. our mortal enemy.
Yeah, well, not that lady. That's a different lady.
Oh, next door.
This is kind of to the right if you're looking at it off from my porch, not directly across, but she passed away, and for some reason they decided to put like when they cleaned out her house, they had clear trash bags. This is the only reason I was able to do this.
Bad move on that street.
And it was like 10 giant trash bags full of women's shoes, and I was like, what can I do with this? So I go to the Fifth Avenue Bridge, and I put them all in a giant pile on the bridge. And this thing is like, it's like 6 feet tall.
Like right in the middle?
Yeah, like on the double line.
Oh my God.
Like you could drive on the too far, it's a 4-lane thing, but you could drive on the farther lanes, but you could not go in the middle because there's this pyramid of fucking ladies' shoes. And all I thought was like the cops showing up to that being like, what do we do with this? Like,
me and Billy did something kind of like that. I forget. We were just... This probably is like telling of our age because we would just get bored and just, we would throw shit off the bridge.
Lighting stuff on fire, throw it off the bridge.
Yeah, light shit on fire in the street. We would just like block the street and try to, waste the cops' time. And we were driving by somewhere on the north side, and we saw like a bunch of like a sofa and some mattresses and box springs and shit out, and me and Billy just decided to get out of the car. We parked the car right by them and dragged them all into the street and piled, like I want to say it was Elm Street. We like blocked the entire street. It was like piled up sofa, mattresses, box springs, chairs, some other shit, and like just got in the car, reclined the seats, and just waited. And the cops came. Like 2 cop cars came, and they were like, you could just see, they're like, what the fuck? And they're looking around, and they're like, you see anyone? And we're literally like, oh. And they look all around, and they're like, they're probably long gone. We were like 10 feet from them. Like, if they would have just shined it at the right car in our window, they would have easily seen us. But we just leaned back and waited and watched as they cleaned it up. There were real problems that they could have been taken care of, and we wasted a half hour of their time.
We wasted so much taxpayer money. Now listen, my godmother's husband worked for the street department, and I remember he came over and he saw the Youngstown sign that I threw a bowling ball at to get down. And he was like, oh, so you're the reason why I have to keep replacing these fucking signs everywhere.
Hey, you got job security.
It's true. I kept him employed.
That's right.
I should have known as soon as Redondo missing. Like Monica had one. I had one. I think that was constantly getting pulled down.
Yeah. I think somebody downtown knew. I think they were like, yeah, we know the fucking house. But who's going to give us a search warrant for a street sign?
Dude, what you brought up earlier, like the ultimate, like, getting away with bullshit, like Mike-a-Palooza. Like, we made flyers for that party because, you know, it was our stupid senior year in high school. And they're like, we got to do something big. It's senior year, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you gotta have a party, Mike. We always have parties at your house. No one gives a fuck. I was like, you're right.
You're right about that.
And we made the flyers, and the school found the flyers. The principal calls Bopsy, my grandma. She goes, you know Mike's planning on having a party tonight. And Bopsy's like, no, he wouldn't do that. There's no party going on, you know. But they went and called the cops and told them, like, there's this fucking party that they're planning. Like, it's going to happen tonight. And I remember...
Fucking narcs.
They just drove by, though, and didn't do anything. I remember, like, I was, like, looking to see if they would do something. But no, I mean, there was, like, an assload of people at my house. It was like, probably the most people I've ever seen at one of my stupid parties. Like,
I think you or someone estimated, like, it had to be 200 people or more.
It was like ass in my house. It went out the backyard, down the driveway. Like, it was just, like, full. Like,
In what was that, a 2-bedroom house? 3? Well, I guess 3 with yours on the first floor.
Yeah, it's funny. No, that house is pretty big though. Like now that my house right now is tinier compared to that. I just like didn't realize like how big that Northside house was.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it was decent. It's deceptively big on the inside. It doesn't look that big from the outside, but
I mean, you're right. It's probably like 3 bedrooms. Two upstairs, one downstairs.
2 upstairs, 1 downstairs. Yeah.
TV room and
little piano room was nice.
Yeah, it was kind of big.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's
but like just got away with it. Like no one did anything. Like,
and you did it twice.
What?
Didn't you do it twice? Mike-a-Palooza 2?
No, I was just joking about having that. I've always joked about having a number 2. But
never mind. My facts were wrong.
No, I made a stupid post.
You just had other big parties.
Yeah. No, let's talk about God bless my mom. God damn. Like,
oh yeah.
I remember like I had a show once at like Section 8 skate park, and we're like, everyone party at Mike's house, and coming home, and again it was like ass to ass in my house.
Yep.
And my mom comes downstairs. She's like, "Who are all these fucking people?" And I'm like, "They're my friends, Mom." And then as soon as I say that, some guy walks by. He's like, "Whose house is this again?" I was like, "Oh,
they're my dearest friends, Mummy. We do. We just wish to have a nice time." Who the fuck? Who's this old lady? What?
What an era. No, I like being nostalgic about it because it was insane.
You can't. The 90% of the shit we did, you just can't do now.
It was again like the whole just things coming together. Like it was because
serendipity.
Yeah, all my friends and Monica, she's 2 years younger than me, so it was that and then amongst the 2 friend groups, there's like all these like siblings that knew each other. So it was just like, oh god, this is just this group of people always hanging out.
And most of us live like within 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
It's just very easy to get into shenanigans. And then, that park. We did crazy shit at that park.
And that's the thing, too. My father passes away when I'm like 18. But the silver lining of that, even though it's terrible, was that I had no checks. I was...
Yeah, you were the man of the house. I mean, your mom bitched a lot, but there wasn't really a whole lot.
My mom, my sister, my grandma yelling at me, but I was like, Mom, okay.
Come on, we're having fun.
Yeah, and we're taking my dad's car to Crandall Park and giving it lawn jobs, like going.
Yeah. We used to just go down there and smoke and drink. I remember the one night I think Joey or probably Maisel got a bunch of mortars. We had like a dozen mortars, and we all went down to the park and like timed it, like, ready, 3, 2, 1, and we lit these mortars without the tubes to launch them. If you don't know, mortars are like the big fireworks that go up in the sky and go.
Yeah, you always gotta get rid of the tube. Fuck the tube.
We got rid of the tube. We lit them, and we all just threw them. I think I threw mine into one of the trash can barrels, the 50-gallon metal drum, and which was the loudest thing you've ever heard. But all of them going off at the same time in the middle of the night made it look like daytime. Like for 300 yards, you could see like it was noon. It was insane.
Yeah. Those Crandall Park? Or?
Yeah. And then the cops were looking for us. We all hid in your house. Again. Bob, she was like, what was that? They're shooting guns. Like, It's fine, Bob. It's okay.
It's all good. She'd be pissed, but then her social thing would take over. She'd see some girl and be like, "Oh, how's your parents?"
Dude, she was the sweet. Yeah. Just she's so nice. Why can't you be more like her?
Just hating on Terrence all the time.
Yeah. I never got that. She's hated. I know deep down she loved him, but she was always just like, you're fucking bad influence.
Dude, everybody, Terrence just for some reason has this aura about him where like I remember going hanging out with a friend and their mom was just like, I don't want you hanging out with that kid anymore.
He didn't even do anything.
It's like, what? That's why I liked him though. It's just,
yeah, you either love him or hate him.
He's just weird, divisive for some reason.
He's not like...
No.
He's not a mean guy. He's not... He didn't do any more...
No, he's definitely not the worst out of the bunch.
He's definitely not the worst. Like, he didn't do any more bullshit than the rest of us. Like, I don't know what it was. Just something about his personality is very... I don't know what you call it. It just it invokes strong emotion in people.
It does.
Shout out Terrence, man. I hope you're doing good, man. We miss you.
I'm gonna find your work number.
We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. We're coming.
Oh my god.
He's probably in the woods right now. You know, he does all that like wilderness camping and shit.
He always tries. Well, you would always tell me about Bigfoot all the time.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get Terrence on. You think he would come do this?
Yeah. So the one time I secretly called him and recorded it, and I turned it into a podcast.
Really?
They got pissed though. I think because like I didn't ask for consent or anything.
Yeah, that's a crime.
But I was like calling him and I asked him silly questions, and it was so great because I was like. I asked him a question. If you had a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids gun, you could just keep making stuff smaller. I was like, how small do you think you can go? Is there a limit, Terrence? And he didn't take it as like a weird like physics question or like a, you know.
Yeah.
He took it as like policing question. He's like, I don't think you should go smaller than an ant. I don't think you should be able to go small. And like, but he was like really strongly, like had an opinion about it. He's like, not go smaller than an ant. I was like, that. It was like better than I had asked for.
Yeah, you give him just a little bit of information. He's gonna do the math real quick, and then he has a strong opinion about it.
Like I meant to be like, being like a weird philosophical question. Like, can you just keep getting smaller? And he's like, no. Yeah. You shouldn't go smaller than an ant. That's the limit.
Yeah. That's what they did in the movie. It's a perfect movie. We're not don't fuck with it.
Oh my god.
So let's get political.
Oh no.
So you had a political science teacher with some strong opinions, and he was talking about the state of Europe and China, yada yada. And so now, some years later, what do you think about the state of the world? What do you think about what's going on with China? Are we in trouble? Are they going to eat our lunch?
No. The state of the world reminds me of Back to the Future Part 2. You know, remember when Biff sports almanac with an old Biff and he brings it to young Biff? He's like, take this and make a lot of money. And then they come back and everything's real shitty. Like, I feel like we're just in that world. Like, Marty never got to fix it. Like, maybe Marty got shot in Biff's hotel and we're just still living in that world now. Okay,
so there's a Biff somewhere. Is China Biff in this analogy? Or is it like the oligarchs?
I mean, I think there's an obvious Biff, but running the country, no. He's good. I don't care. Whatever. They're all fine people. Yeah. No, I don't know. I read a lot of dumb stuff about how there's probably going to be like China, Russia, and us just being like, that's like the new kind of framework of the world. Like, like I hope it doesn't happen, but almost like if we go and like annex Greenland now, and then China wants to go take Taiwan finally, and it's just like these superpowers just taking little,
just bullying these mothers.
We just have our little hemispheres, it's just gonna be like the big three.
Wade, Bosch, and LeBron.
I don't know who LeBron is. Probably us though. We're probably LeBron.
I would say we're probably LeBron. Bosch would be Russia, I think.
No, I think he's China.
You think so? I mean, physically he's bigger, but Russia is bigger. But don't you think? I think Wade is raw talent, he's got more than Bosch. I feel like Wade would be China.
I don't know why I'm thinking Bosch is China, but it just feels right.
It's open to interpretation. Hop in the comments. Tell you. Is Bosch China or Russia?
The big three.
Big three. Tell us your opinions.
That has ruined the NBA now. Because the new collective bargaining agreement in the NBA, you can't move at all. Because of LeBron and that whole player empowerment era, they went everywhere they wanted. The owners were like, fuck this. And now my Cavs, they call it the second apron. You can't, if you're in, like, you pay so much for your players now, you can't do shit. Like, you can't even, like, combine 2 contracts to trade for another guy. Like, they made it, they hampered everything because of what LeBron did. Yeah. Because he was so powerful and just jumping teams and all that. So the owners, like, have, like, almost went the other way with it, and now the NBA is kind of fucked.
Like, he's definitely been changing the landscape for 20 years, and a lot of people don't think for the better. Have you seen that clip with Kevin Garnett, or about the All-Star game? He's like, yeah, I don't want to hear this shit, but I'm a gatekeeper. I can say this shit. He's like, when he slapped that floor, it was LeBron had the ball at the point, and Kobe was defending him. Kobe picked him up and he slapped the floor. Yeah. And that's the universal sign for ISO. Come on, one-on-one, you and me, young man. And he did that, and LeBron almost immediately passed the ball. And he's like, that's where the shit went wrong. And he's like, ever since that, every All-Star game, the whole league is just messed up. Like, that's supposed to mean, come on, you and me, let's go. And you're supposed to, shake him, pull up, hit a 3 on him, go, bitch ass, what's up? Yeah.
It is true. No one cares about the All-Star game anymore. They keep trying to make stupid little ways to change it up, but no one plays that hard.
There's no defense whatsoever. It's they're all like, worried about getting hurt, and then just Steph Curry just throws it from the logo 50 times, and they're all like, ooh, like, I mean, that's Steph's amazing. I love that, but like, I want to see that shit where like Jordan did the same thing to Kobe, and Kobe stepped up, and then went back and forth. It was a good battle.
Yeah, they all know each other now. They all been playing in those AAU tournaments, and by the time they come, there's not, you don't see a lot of that. There's a little bit of that, like every once in a while you'll see one player not like the other player, but they mostly like each other now. Which is kind of, you're right. I'd much rather have like a Larry Bird telling you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah. 2 dribbles left off the glass.
Dr. J punches you in the face.
Yeah. Hakeem Olajuwon slapping people in the locker room. Yeah, I don't even think they do for love of the game clauses anymore. You know about that? Like, no. Garnett had it, Jordan had it. I think he made it really popular, but there used to be, like, in the 90s, early 2000s, if you had that kind of value, you could kind of dictate how your contract was going to go. You could put a clause in your contract that says, if I'm driving down the street and I see some dudes playing a pickup game, I am absolutely allowed to hop in that game. And if I get hurt, you still got to pay me what's guaranteed on the contract. Is cool. Yeah.
There's like a real famous, like back in the day, Kevin Durant going to Rucker Park in like New York and like take it on.
Oh, yeah.
Just play with some regular dude, just going off.
Man, yeah.
Which was, that'd be silly to see. Just an NBA player just show up and start balling.
Yeah. See, I don't even think they do that anymore. I would be curious to find out. I might have to look that up after this. I'm not going to look it up now because we don't do that on this show. We don't look things up.
No, fuck that.
I might look that up. I want to see if there's still anyone that has a for the love of the game clause. Because that's awesome to me.
Yeah. Wait, no, you're not yet. When I'm a freshman, I'm on the JV team. I change after our game and I come up and everyone's like, holy shit, there's this fucking kid from Akron who's just dunking on everyone. He's like,
oh yeah.
And it's like, it's LeBron.
Yeah, here we go. Mike's claim to fame. I guarded LeBron.
No, I never guarded. That's the people. I was like, oh, some people brought that. No,
I thought you said you. I swear you said you guarded it.
No, I didn't. I was on the bench just watching it and being like, holy shit, this is like, yeah. And then the best part is they destroyed us.
Yeah.
And Gloria James is in the, like, there's all this foreshadowing later stuff in like life. Gloria James starts yelling at the crowd because the crowd just like, boo, fuck this, and she starts yelling at the crowd. The cops have to come and like escort her out, and like LeBron's yelling at her to like sit down and stuff, which happens later on in the NBA. Like, she starts getting crazy, and LeBron's like, sit your ass down. Like, she did that. It happened at her and everything. Like,
that's awesome. I might bleep one out every time with everything that's going. I'm just going to voice over it and go, high school.
Dude, Tony sent a group chat to like me and a couple people, and
he's like, I did that. Glad I didn't get caught.
No. Which is so, yeah, funny. That stuff was always going on. But,
oh, yeah.
No, Tony sent us a thing. It was a conduct card, and he was like, I'm thinking about filling this out and sending it to, but filling in the other section of it for sexual misconduct or felony charges or whatever.
Yeah, you guys were so worried about monitoring our conduct. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, good. But yeah, I remember hearing stories like, I don't know if I should get into all that.
Do it.
I remember, I'm definitely going to bleep the name out if I'm going to talk about this, but I remember hearing a certain young man, and he wasn't a small guy too, so I was surprised that he let them do this, not let them, but I would think for sure he was knocking somebody out, would have put up more of a fight, but apparently the guys on the football team stripped him naked, and then, how in the locker room there was a door that just went outside. Yeah. There was an exit from the locker room directly to the they apparently stripped him and threw him outside and held the door shut. So he was just standing out in the open, just butt naked.
Yeah. I think I remember hearing that, yeah. That shit was old. Dude, I played soccer, and that would happen when I was a freshman. Mm-hmm. They gave all of us nicknames, all the seniors and stuff. And, I remember one kid had he always wore a wife beater. They're like, you're a beater. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, next. I was like, what am I going to get? And they're like, you're gay kid. And I was like, fuck.
You're not going to even do anything.
God damn it. No, I was real fast. I remember I always beat them, and we'd have laps. So they just hated me. They're like, who's this little fast little freshman? But we had some away game one time, and they were trying to give fucking wedgies to everyone, destroying your underwear, just doing it really violently, not feel good,
make your butthole bleed.
So I was like, that ain't happening. That's not gonna happen to me. I was like, fuck all you, I don't care. And they got 6 of them, so 3 on the one side of me, 3 on the other side, and they're holding me down. I'm like, this ain't gonna happen. I won't say their names, but they come up, the 7th one comes up the aisleway, tries to start giving me a wedgie, and I just kicked him in his face. Yes. Blood went everywhere. Yeah. And then they held me down, and he just started hitting me in the head. Couldn't even fight back. He just started wailing on me. And
that's a bitch move.
I know. And everyone afterwards was like, man, if they weren't holding Andrecic down. I was like, yeah, I was pissed. Yeah. But that was just soccer. It was bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to let me fight him one-on-one. Not cool, guys.
The nickname thing, though. I won't even say it either. Yeah.
Is there something you want to tell the world, Mike?
No.
Look right into that camera.
No, this is the extent of this is probably to the 2000s, though. So there's a certain student who had a father. Well, I'll say the student is one of the smartest people in the school. They might have got a perfect score on tests or what, I won't say what test, but perfect score. It's gotta be the SAT word. One of those. But their father also is a teacher at the school. And I remember at lunch, I'm not gonna say the name because they actually apologized to me on Facebook. They later on in life were sorry how we treated you, and I was like, it's fine.
For the soccer thing?
For the gay kid thing. For the gay But I remember being at lunch, and this is a distinguished teacher and all that, and I'm like, I don't know what I was grabbing something and all that. And he was like, hey, what's up, gay kid? I was just
the teacher.
Yeah, this is high up.
This went right to the top. This is deep, guys.
Oh, I love this theme shit. This is great.
Just keep saying
no.
Oh my god.
There's also cool people though. They're
oh yeah.
When my senior year, we had a whole operation where we took that giant dildo that we hit Worm Guy with. Mm-hmm. We went into the gym right at the end of the school day. Me and some other people are holding the door shut so no one can walk through there.
I remember this.
And we're trying to throw the fucking dildo up so it gets caught on something because we were going to have that ceremony in there the next day.
Yeah.
And it got on the scoreboard and just perfectly the head of the penis is hanging off the scoreboard.
Dangling.
And we're like, perfect. And we got out of there. It like worked out. And like some physics class, like the period before the stupid ceremony, noticed it. And they're like, wait a minute. They pulled it down and didn't. Because we were going to go in there and be like, oh, look at that.
Ah, so close.
But a certain teacher who was maybe one of our soccer coaches, like we went up to him and we're like, hey, there may or may not have been a dildo on the scoreboard. Do you know anything about that? And they were like, yeah, it's in the dumpster. I didn't tell you that. Because we wanted to get it back. We didn't want, it was like a huge foot-long dildo.
We had some, I didn't like a lot of them, but we had a couple awesome teachers there. That's just like, yeah, it's in the dumpster. You didn't hear it from me.
Yeah.
Because they knew you were going to climb into the dumpster to retrieve your dildo.
We're getting that dildo back.
Yeah,
okay?
they're like, we're really trying to milk this dildo for all it's worth. No pun intended.
Yeah, I think after that, we drove around YSU with the air horn.
Yeah.
And we'd blast them with the air horn, and the students look all weird. And then I would yell, floppy, floppy, and we would hit them with the dildo. And we would drive away.
Wait, were you going back to retrieve it? Or did you just get new dildos?
Oh no, we wouldn't lose it. We would like straight up pull close enough.
Close enough. You were holding it and whack them with it.
Yeah, this is like out the window. Yeah.
So oh my God.
If you went to YSU,
it's a good thing this was a long time ago because you're definitely admitting to assault.
I mean, it was heavy. I don't think it hurt that much though. Oh my God.
Yeah. Someone's at home like, oh, that was you motherfucker. There's probably going to be one person.
I went to YSU around 20, whatever.
Yeah. Not like we have a huge following, but there would be one person who's like, I think I was once bludgeoned with a dildo.
Dude, shit's weird sometimes.
Shit's weird, bro. I had something. Oh,
Is it something from the past? Oh my God, look at Mosh Pit.
Harley Quinn's voice. Yeah, so you were in a band that I really liked, Harley Quinn's voice, kind of hardcore, metal, experimental, just some cool ass music. Tell us about that. Share. You guys, give me one really good memory that you cherish, and give me something horrible.
Something really good. What was it? I mean, there were a lot of good parts. It was. I mean, I think I didn't.
Do you have a favorite? No, let me ask a better. That was a shitty question. Do you have like a favorite show or one that really stands out in your mind?
Yeah, there was one. I always liked traveling, and because you have that whole like these people don't know who you are, and you're trying to win them over and all that. And we had done some weekend warrior thing. I think we did Columbus, we came up and did Pittsburgh, and then we were supposed to do it was like Toledo, Detroit or something. And by the end of this long weekend, our singer Rob had no money. And he was just getting real like a Snickers commercial, just being fucking annoying because he's hungry and shit. Yeah. And we were like, Rob, we'll give you money if you let us give you a haircut however we want to give it to you, though. No matter, you can't object to what haircut we give you. Yeah. And he's like, at this point, Rob was really, he's got this pretty boy thing to him. That's part of his power, Yeah.
So he's trying to double up. He's trying to get girls. He's trying to get guys. You got to look good.
Oh, that's the best thing about Rob is he would steal whoever you were dating. He would steal them. Yeah. Which in the metal community, which I love now, because so many people fucking hated that. This is my favorite part about it, very antagonistic kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think we did. That was part of that band, rubbing people the wrong way, but also people really liking it.
Yeah. If it wasn't you, it's pretty funny.
So we fuck up Rob's hair though. He looks like he went through electroshock therapy, and so now he has money and all to buy some food and get through the end of this weekend warrior thing. But we didn't realize what we would let loose when we did that, because inhibitions were gone now, and we play this show and he's wild. He's there's an area of all these tables stacked up and other people's gear, other bands and all that. Ooh. And he just starts running across all of it. He's jumping in trash cans. It's like just destroying this place. He's like, just lost it. It was great. Just seeing him not he always didn't give a fuck, but that he really that one was just really let loose. It was we definitely.
That's fantastic. Like he's while he's singing, screaming, he's doing all this.
Yeah, during the show, he has some long ass mic cord. He's basically. I was like, where is he?
Who gave him so much rope?
Dude, we would walk in. I remember walking to a party once, and we walked up, and some guy on the front porch was like, "No."
Immediate no.
If you guys are here, I'm fucking leaving. I was like,
that's a powerful reaction. You love to see that. No, if you're here, I'm leaving. All right, bye, buddy.
Dude, Rob was with this girl, and she lived out in the middle of nowhere, Columbiana or whatever. And we go to this party, and I don't know, Rob got mad or something because there were all these he was messing around with her, but I think there were all these legit firemen. That's what their occupation was And Rob got pissed, and he smashes the fish tank at this place. And all these fucking hillbilly firemen are getting in our faces and stuff. And I was just like, we gotta go, Rob.
I'm surprised they let you leave. Oh my God. Yeah, that's especially you, the guys in the band and the guys in your class, sometimes I'm like, how did people not just attack you? You guys would get away with so much shit. A bunch of firemen, how did they not immediately snatch him up and kill him?
Yeah.
They were just we're really mad, guys. We think we might beat you up. And you're we're leaving. And they're
it was me and Dan. So he had, it wasn't just Rob. So he had some backup. And
yeah.
He was I always looked at him more like a little brother kind of type. So
yeah. I mean, it was a good crew. If you're going to get into a rumble, it was a good crew to do it with. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. None of that ever happened. One time we played a show and Rob walked out and someone just straight spit in his face and ran away.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I get that. I think I might have been there for that one.
It was
I remember him coming back, wiping his eye,
it was
spit in my
park
fucking
shows
face.
in Austintown or whatever. But
Yeah.
I remember lots of hate though, but I always thought that we were doing something right because people were talking about it.
Hey, it's like pro wrestling, I'm a big fan. I was, you watched wrestling back in the day, right?
Yeah.
I kind of started getting back into it a year or two ago. My whole family watched WrestleMania randomly, and I was like, dude, the production value is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And I work with this younger guy. He's such a nerd for pro wrestling. He knows all the stuff from our era, Attitude Era, and all that, and he knows the new stuff. So we nerd out a lot. But it's the kayfabe, It's it doesn't matter. These guys are. The hate is a sign that you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You just have to make them feel something. The more strongly they feel it, whether it's love or hate, that means you have them invested.
Yeah, you definitely don't. It's worse to just not be talked about, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doing something right.
That old adage. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, if you're getting spit on and fucking threatened and followed. You're doing something right.
I remember those fucking, I'm not even gonna say their names because they're still around. Those fraternity hardcore fucking groups. I remember them wanting to always just beat our ass. They're meet us here. We'll go down. We'll fucking do this. And we're no, we're not. We don't care.
Nah. We're gonna go fuck your girlfriends. Yeah. Sorry, we're busy.
Or your boyfriend. No.
Or your boyfriend. Yeah. Either or.
No, Rob had a fucking dude he was just sleeping with all the time because he would buy him shit.
Yeah, was that the first guy? Was that when he found out he was bisexual? Was the guy was buying him? I remember him telling me yeah, I don't know, I just this guy bought me some case of beer and some cigarettes and stuff, and then just let him suck my dick.
He bought him a drum set. He got a drum set.
Oh my god, that's dude, quite the escalation. He had a sugar daddy. Yeah, just straight up
just. You remember he'd come outside and honk, and Rob's all right, I gotta go.
That's it, dude. What a character. R.I.P. Rob, man.
No, honestly, because now he's passed away and stuff. I look at that whole era of that band and how it got successful to whatever it did. It's his story. It's weird. I see his whole life now, and I'm like, okay, that was because
it added a lot of flavor to the whole journey.
The shit didn't take off till he was always just hanging around.
Yeah,
and we're like, how about you sing? And it just worked. And
yeah, a lot of people hated him, but that, yeah, like you say, when you look at the whole picture, it is like kayfabe in wrestling. Like, he was such a good character. Like, he was so interesting.
Yeah.
Even when he was doing shit you hated, it was just like, what is? And then, like, his back. I know he didn't have a good childhood, and like he went through a lot of shit. And
that's what it was. He was just kind of skateboarding around, and he would always just be hanging out at Dan, the drummer's house. Like, he was just always around because he wasn't home.
Yeah,
like, that's in a weird way. He was already.
And I know Dan and Matt were pretty much the only ones looking out for him, right?
Yeah, it was. That's the weird thing, thinking about how hard it is to, like, there were 5 people in that band, and, like, it's not like we're like rock stars. It was like hardcore metal music. Being able to, like, go and travel and do all that, it helps you're younger, but, like, he was already set up for that because he wasn't always home. He wasn't right. He was already a vagabond.
He didn't have a comfort zone to step out of. Like, he didn't need to be comfortable because he never was. He never got the opportunity to be. Yeah. And so it made him act crazy, but it also was like he was resilient. He was I think people thought he didn't care what anyone thought about him, but I think he just got really good of, like, how do I want to say it? Like, he acted out a lot, and I think that was his defense mechanism. It's not that he didn't care. It was just like he was in survival mode,
Yeah, I think mostly he was in survival mode, even like before. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I always like, there was a couple times he pissed me off, but I feel like I was a lot more patient with him than a lot of people, and I'm like, I get it. Living a crazy life makes people do crazy shit. When people let you down and you get hurt, you get abused, whatever, sometimes you're an asshole. But so I was, like, very patient, and, like, there would be times we would talk, and I'm like, I feel like if you make him feel at ease and you make him feel safe, he's, like, a totally different person. That's how I felt at the time. He would just be like, you're fucking cool, man. You're like, you're the only one who's nice to me.
That,
You like dudes at all? No. All right. Well, thanks anyways, man. Thanks, man. You're really cool.
He also had a giant testicle, just one.
Yeah.
And he'd bring it out at parties.
I do think I saw the giant testicle once or twice.
I was just talking to someone the other day about this. We called it the grenade. He'd be drunk, like, the grenade's out.
Oh my God. Don't pull the pin. Don't pull the pin. Don't do it. Oh my God. Yeah. I wonder what was going on with that. That seems not healthy.
He probably should have got that looked at. But,
probably, yeah.
But definitely abnormal.
He had other issues he had to worry about.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. Rob, man.
Good times, yeah.
Hold on. We got to do a R.I.P. Rob. I got a little sound effect I put in there.
I know. I tried doing like the Sammy Sosa thing, but I think I fucked it up. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. We
there's some buttons on here. I have a mini soundboard, but it's hard to. So I just put it in post now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can do that. Post.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Post. You got the angels, the choir of angels that sing, and you got a pink little pony on your. Yeah. That's your little friend there, Princess. Princess Petunia. I'm going to give her
purple dildo on its head.
Don't talk about Petunia like.
Keep it up with the theme.
That's Junior, daughter of dildo.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Why there's so many dildos?
Why? Hey, some people might say there's not enough. We can always use more. I remember. My one buddy, I always like to be like, can I see your phone for a second? I can't find mine. I need to call it or something like that. I had some excuse to give me his phone. I'd open up Amazon and just search 12-inch black dildos. I love doing that. He got so many emails. And
get him in the algorithm.
Yeah. Just constantly getting ads about dildos and sex toys. I love that. I love that for him. Anywho.
Oh my God.
So we've talked about a lot of nostalgic moments and childhood and young adult memories. Talked about there's Diggy.
Oh, Diggy Basora.
With you in full name.
Sorry. No, great bass player, great musician in general.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Look at these shows back then.
That was one more memory I wanted to hit. Was remember Remember the Halloween show we did together?
Oh yeah, and I'm renting out the Knights of Columbus.
Yeah, so Mike had his like hardcore metal band. I had a punk band, and we just we always partied together, but like we never ended up playing together. And so finally I was like, "What are you doing for Halloween? We having a big party?" Or he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna throw a show first," and rented out the little Knights of Columbus building. And I was like, "Put us on that show. Why are we not playing together?" So he did, and we played together. It was a lot of fun. I remember I wore like tattered clothes. I
remember this.
I had a pumpkin. My costume was basically a cut up, ripped up suit with safety pins and a pumpkin head. I cut an actual pumpkin out and put it on my head. And then when our set started, we got like a little circle pit going, and I smashed it on the floor. I'm pretty sure a lot of people slipped on that, but
it did get a little sticky in there. I remember trying to clean the floor afterwards.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that was great because
it was great. It was great showmanship.
When I guess there had been one show there previously, and that when I went to go talk to the guy, he's like, "I don't know, last one I didn't like what happened," and I was like, "Oh, we'll be fine. Don't worry." And
it was not fine.
I remember the cops came because it was a lot of kids running around there, and then they were all partying, and there was, I guess he complained to me that there were beer cans outside, and I was like, I told you inside it's gonna be fine.
I rented the inside of this building. I don't remember renting the sidewalk.
The worst part, he called me afterwards like, "We're never doing a show there again." He was pissed.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Where is the door?"
Yeah, that was what I wanted to get to. The door to what?
Like the basement or what? Wait.
Wasn't it? I thought it was in the bathroom.
Okay.
Didn't someone take a stall door?
Maybe. He didn't yell, but there was a...
things get... We partied with a lot of animals.
Maybe I got out of it.
I remember someone being like, they took the fucking stall door out of the bathroom. And I was like, what? I didn't see that. How did they get it out of here? There's like probably 200 people there. How did nobody notice them?
I think it just worked out because he called me and complained, and he said, "Where's the door at?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
He didn't even specify.
But then he called back and he apologized like a week later. He's like, "My bad. It was one of the guys down there. He said that he was doing something with it." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah.
You solved the mystery. For 20 years I've been wondering about this. How the fuck did they get that door out of there? And nobody saw it. Nobody was like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
But he was still salty. He's like, "That wasn't your fault, but we're still never."
But you're still assholes. Yeah,
you're never allowed to have a show here again.
Certainly, other things got broken. Yeah,
I remember the cops called. I had to talk on the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, everything's fine. We're just having a show." He's like, "We're getting some complaints about people wandering around outside and all that."
They're smoking the marijuana. And
I just kept being like, I don't control what fucking happens in public, people.
I'm over here doing sound check. What the fuck do you want from me? That's your job, literally. Go get him. Go. I don't know who it is. Go get him.
Dude, I guess that's maybe the one benefit to the political science degree. I have gotten myself out of a lot of just bullshit scenarios, just knowing laws. My fucking mom was driving that giant van I had, and she went to a bar. She wasn't drunk, but she had a drink. She calls me because the steering column rusted out and fell out. So the van just veers off and hits the edge of the road. And my mom calls me. She's freaking out. She's like, "I'm like, what do I do?" And I was like, quick thinking. I was like, "Shit, you're right by Grandpa's house. We're going to say your phone's dead and you had to walk to Grandpa's." Because then the cops call me later on at 3 a.m. and they're like, "You have to come down here. We have your van." And I'm like, "Fuck." So I go down there and I bring my mom and we tell the story I came up with. And she's like, "Yeah, I had to go walk to my father's house and all that." And he came and picked me up. And I went out to eat earlier that day and I had the receipt on me. And it's this stupid cop. It's a Warren cop. No, but he completely fucks it up, and he thinks my mom is trying to talk because I was the one who was driving it. He thinks because it's my van and all that. So he's like, "How do I know he wasn't driving and you're the one who's just trying to cover for him right now?" And I was like, "Sir," and I pull out the receipt. I was like, "Because this is where I was at the time you're talking about." I was like, "You can go check the cameras, you can go call the restaurant." And he was like, "All right, you can leave." And just I don't know, just pulled out of my ass though. This dude thought he had me. I was like, you made the fucking stupid mistake. It was actually her. It was my mom.
Yeah.
Fucking who got in trouble and I got her out of it.
So what did she get in trouble for? Was it like reckless driving or something, or driving an unsafe vehicle?
Well, that was the other thing too. I had to go. We had a mechanic friend, and he just had to he's like, get a mechanic and just prove that it was the steering column or whatever.
That it was a mechanical failure, not her driving.
And we weren't lying. It was that.
Yeah.
So but he just wrote that out, and I was like, totally got out of it.
He's trying to get you.
They're fucking assholes.
Yeah. But not you, not Mikey. He's a smart
close
cookie.
Calls. No.
He's a smart cookie. Give him a little wink. All right. So there's a little thing we do here at J4. Every time videos pause, should we keep watching? Well, sure. Let's keep watching Harley Quinn voice highlights.
Oh my god.
Yes. There's a little thing we do here at J4. Just joking. We do it every time. We draw a little doodle. All right. So today, let us. God damn it. Let's see. What would be in theme here? How about we? I like to come up with just the most ridiculous prompts I can think of off the top of my head.
I like it.
How about we do someone doing vandalism, but for a good cause?
Good vandalism.
Altruistic vandalism, all right? Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. It's time for Just Drawing. Let's do it.
I think I'm done.
Wow. That's got to be a record. Holy shit. Alrighty. I'm done. You done?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done. You're done in like 30 seconds. That's insane.
I had a clear mindset what I was going to do.
That's great. You had a clear vision and you executed it to perfection with precision.
So do we talk about them now? Do we show them off?
Oh, yeah. As much detail as you can stand. You're the guest. Would you like to go first? Or would you like to go last? Your choice.
You go first. I want to see what you got.
All right. Okay. You got the grand finale. You're the closer.
Okay.
What I have here is we did vandalism, but for a good cause. So what I have done here is you see there's a family here. Yeah. Mommy, daddy, and little daughter. They have burned a house down. It was the house of a pedophile. It's a beautiful day. I always try to put the sun in my pictures, kind of brighten it a little bit. They burned his house down, and he did not get. He got out, but not in time. He is on the ground, burning to death.
So burnt pedophile. I like it.
Yes, they have killed a pedophile who deserved it by fire.
Nice, doing what the government won't do.
That's right. That's right. I tell you what. Whether or not his name was on the list, he got his.
That's right.
All right. So, yeah, Steve, Lila, and little Stephanie, they had some hardships and they sought justice and they got it. What do you got for us, big dog?
Justice served.
Justice has been served.
Mine is someone driving through the fence at Irish Bob's because it was a bad parking lot and it was really hard to get out of, and it really freed up the traffic flow. But
so they modified the layout to ease traffic flow.
Yeah, now you can leave and not get stuck in the parking lot forever. Go on.
Okay, is that place still open?
I don't know.
I feel like it's not.
I haven't hung out in South Avenue in forever.
If it is, it's Mike's opinion that your parking lot kind of sucks. Maybe do something about
I
that.
also did a bonus one because I didn't realize we weren't supposed to do it before.
Oh, yeah, I told you about it, and you just went nuts.
This one says, I know Billy Poole, and it's Billy Poole and a guy on the ground because he took his head and hit him into the car windshield.
I'm going to have to like call him and get him to sign a release.
Billy don't care.
You with the full names. He most likely doesn't. There's not a whole lot he cares about.
It's Billy Poole.
He what? What did he do?
He hit someone into the windshield, and now they're on the ground.
Oh, my God. That didn't happen in real life, did it?
No.
Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was like, I definitely can't show that if it's real.
Don't mess with Billy Poole. He's a legend.
Yeah. Definitely don't mess with Billy.
Willie Wool, that's who we're talking about.
So many beeps. No, it's probably fine. It's like you said. I really don't think Billy gives a shit.
I love Billy.
Yeah, we do love Billy. Billy, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. We love you.
He's my spirit animal.
I don't think you're that crazy. I think he he doesn't have a spirit animal. He is the spirit animal of like a rabid Wolverine, like a honey badger. You ever see honey badgers?
Yeah.
Billy Poole is the spirit animal of a honey badger. They aspire to be like him.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't look that big, but
yeah,
he's a fighter.
He will destroy you. Yeah. So if you guys bump into BP out there, don't play with him.
BP.
Don't play with him. I remember I know a guy, buddy of mine from back in the day, and he started his own punk band, and they would play shows with us. And then when we disbanded, they kind of filled in that space, and they would play like every weekend. And he was a smaller guy, but he liked to scrap. He would just get into it with everyone. I remember at one of our shows, this dude Steve from Liberty, who's like 6'6", 6'7", probably 325, 350. The kid was moshing, like just wailing, going out of control, and he hit his girlfriend. And the dude just started pummeling him, and he was trying to fight back. He really was, but it was just so funny. It was like a squirrel trying to fight a Great Dane. Like the dude was just like grabbed him and like threw him, and then like got a couple clobbers in before 7 people pulled him off. And the little guy was still talking shit. And this same little guy ran into Billy downtown.
Oh no.
And he was with some people who knew Billy. Downtown small, there's like 5 bars. That's all there is to do is people go to these bars.
He's in a punk band and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what the funniest part of this story is that Billy had just gotten out of some
camp. He just got back from camp.
And they took Billy out to have a calm night.
Yeah.
And not do anything.
Like that's even possible.
And this guy randomly picked Billy to fuck with.
Yeah.
Talk about the universe being hilarious.
Right? That's his. Yeah. From what I hear, Billy was like really trying to be calm and like walk away from the situation, and he just was barking at him.
And they got away.
Yeah.
They calmed the situation down. They walked down to another bar.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, thank God. Like, we just got Billy out of that. That could have been bad. And then I guess that kid was just running down the street at him. And they were like, all right, Billy, have at it.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid was a little nuts.
Talking about, watch, you don't know who you're playing.
But he was a little nuts. But he didn't know that Billy was like actually... Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He was about that life.
And it went how you thought it would go. And
yeah, that kid got fucked up pretty good. Pretty good. I'm sure he learned a valuable lesson. I hear he's doing very well today. He's got a successful business. He's got side hustle. Yeah.
Good for everyone.
He mellowed out a lot. I liked him. He was fun to be around, but he just like very rowdy and just you weren't going to tell him to calm down because then he would come at you. And sometimes he would come at the wrong person. Wrong kind of coming. Just messy.
Just won the lottery.
Well, yeah.
Billy Poole.
He really pulled the right ticket on that one.
Oh my God.
Hey, play stupid games.
You run into Billy Poole.
You run into... Fuck. I definitely got to get his permission for this. This is insane.
I love you, Billy.
Love you, Billy, dude. I saw Sean the other day, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I appreciated it at the time, but like, I was the smallest kid on the wrestling team. And so, like, of course, Tony and Mike and all them would fuck with me. And be like, you're a pussy, yada, yada. And I couldn't really do much, so they'd rough me up. But Billy was like, he would rough me up in a way that he was like, fight back, motherfucker. He was like, he
wants you to.
I was like, I think Billy believed in me, man. I think he was like, you're better than this. You can be a tough guy, but you're just being a pussy. You're choosing to be a pussy. And I could see, like, he would get, like, mad when I would lose or when I was, like, wasn't doing the drill right, He
is like that. He just, yeah.
He cares.
Yeah.
He cares. He's got a hot temper, but a big heart,
Big heart.
Fighting Irish.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Well, I think that's a good place to put a ribbon on it.
You always end with Billy Poole.
Yeah. Billy Poole. He's the Alpha and the Omega. We've said his name 47 times. It was just,
he's a legend. I was going to go hang out when I went to kill Tony in Madison Square Garden. I was going to make a hat that says, I know Billy Poole. But I couldn't get it made in time. It was like some Amazon thing.
Well, fuck it. All right, we'll start it here then. We're going to make Billy Poole famous. I mean, he's already, famous in our area. Let's start
Legend.
it. Dude, if he got on to...
lost a fight. He's like...
Never lost. If he got on to kill Tony, like, he wouldn't have to do comedy. He'd just tell a brief story. Or just let Tony talk about him. That would be fantastic. I don't know. But yeah, shout out Billy. We had a lot of fun today.
Thank you for having me. I haven't seen you in a while.
So good to see you, man. I love doing this. Let's do it again, man.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite episode so far. I already know how much fun I had, and when I watch it back, it's usually even more fun. So
good.
Yeah. This is, and what do you think we told about maybe 2 or 3% of the stories from hanging out together?
Little doses, can't too much crazy.
Little doses. Probably everyone's gonna think this is bullshit already, but we'll give them a little bit.
It is. It never happened.
None of this ever happened. Thank you for watching our scripted sitcom. And tune in next time.
Frasier.
Next time on Just Joking. All right. Yeah. All those stories. Yeah, that's what I want to tell you about all of those stories is that we're just joking.
They're just jokes.
Oh, honestly, you know what? I like it better when the guest does it. That's our sign off. Our tagline is we're just joking. So, what was I saying? Probably about, maybe 2 to 3% of our stories. So we got a lot of them, I mean, we're not Motley Crue. We're not, freaking Bill Gates.
Nah.
We're not Stephen Hawking. But we got some good stories for the little town we grew up in. So tune in next time. Mike's definitely gonna be back, to tell all of these crazy, ridiculous, true stories. Because they're definitely 100% true, or
we were just joking.
There we go. Sexy motherfucker. This is gonna be such a retarded episode.
Yeah.
I love it. We're probably, you know what? We're probably the smartest retards we know. Honestly, Mr. Political Science over here.
Oh yeah, I'm using that degree.